Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today I'm going to be opening all of this Lego right here. Holy cow, there is a lot of different things here. This is a Bricklink order. This is a Bricklink order. This is a Lego order. And this right here is fan mail. So thank you so much. So we're going to be unboxing all of this stuff today in this video. We're going to be taking a look at all the parts that I ordered. There's a lot of parts. The exact number, I don't know. I'm going to have to calculate that number. But first, I've got to sort all these parts right here. These are the parts that I ordered from the Lego group the other day. Instead of ordering light bluish gray, I ordered white. And instead of ordering dark bluish gray, I ordered light bluish gray. So I mixed up my order. Oh, the images, they confused me. Oh, it's the first time and the last time that that's going to happen. I contacted the Lego group, and you know what they did for me? They sent me a $20 gift card. Did not cover the cost of the tiles, nor did they let me return them, but whatever. I guess I got way too much white tile now, which is not good at all, because the other day when I was at the Lego store, I found 1x8 white tile, 2x6 white tile, 1x4 white tile, 1x1, and also down here, I've got more cups of the same plus 2x2 white tile. I do not need all of these white tiles. So what do you think I should build with a copious amount of white tiles? There are 999 2x2 white tiles there. That is insane. Thankfully, ballast train tracks, they use a lot of tile. It's underneath the actual track supporting it. So I'm going to be able to use all of those white tiles when I create the rest of our ballast train tracks. And if I ever decide to ballast the train track underneath the Lego City, specifically at the very back there, where eventually we're going to have a train yard, I hope, then I can use those tiles for that project. But I did overpay for these tiles because it is technically way cheaper to get them from the pad wall. The Lego store sells pick and build cups. That's one of these cups full of pieces for 20 Canadian dollars. In here is 500 2x2 tiles. I meant to order 999 light gray ones and 500 dark gray ones. That's why there's still light gray ones in this order. But there's 500 in this cup at 10 cents each Canadian. So this is $50 when you order it from the Lego store, or sorry, from the Lego website. And you fill one of these cups up at the Lego store and it's 20 bucks. Just goes to show you their profit margin on this stuff is massive. It's crazy. What do you think each one of these tiles cost them to create? No more than a penny, I wouldn't think, because they have a machine pumping these out all day, every day. But yeah, look at that. 50 bucks worth of tiles does not even fill a cup when you order it from Pick a Brick online. So everybody, I did some math on how many parts are in these parcels. It includes the ones that we just put away. 8,500. Yeah, it's a lot of pieces. Scratch what I just said about 8,500 pieces based on the fan mail in this unboxing. It's 12,580 pieces. Stay tuned because it is extreme and I appreciate it. Wow. And it doesn't include 2 more Bricklink orders that I have on the way. Those are the ones that we ordered or placed for the race train track. Yeah, so 2 more on the way. I think one's actually at my P.O. box. I just don't feel like going there today to get it specifically for a single parcel. And then the other one's supposed to arrive like next week sometime. So I figure I may as well wait for that, I guess. Hey, wow, look at all this stuff. What should we start with? I don't know. The fan mail or the bricks and pieces? I want to open this one here because it's got a really nice wrap job. So let's start with that. Oh, you know what? I know what this is. This has to wait for a different video. So no, I can't open that one, unfortunately. Okay, it's a pretty neat one though, and I'm going to make a separate video specifically on that product there. So the first one we got here is actually from Liam. He wrote us a little letter here. It says, I love your videos you make and congrats on the twins. I have been building a custom Lego creation myself. Here are some photos I took. I also remember the Winter Village, so I put a Spider-Man web. Yeah, he sent one of the Spider-Man web things. That's awesome. Thank you. This is going to go great for the Christmas lights in the Winter Village. Awesome. I'm going to use that right away. So thank you so much for that. He also says, I hope you have a great Christmas. I love the upgrades on the zoo. And he's actually got some really cool mock building skills. He says he's only 9 years old, but check out his mocks. It's actually pretty incredible. First one we have here is a yacht and a small house. There's his airport. nicely tiled off. I like the runway with the different textures and different sizes and shapes of tiles. This is some of the interior details of his house. It's a Lego house, of course. We've got a really old molded base plate there. Also a truck and a road plate there. Oh, this is actually a skate park. A lot of people want me to create a skate park. Well, there you go. Also, look at this. Some custom arcade games right there. Must be in the house with a ping pong table. And there's the yacht, the house, all sorts of stuff in his cityscape there, along with the runway for the airplane. Looking pretty good. There's a custom shot of his house right there that he's building and working on. Pretty neat looking studio, actually. There we go. And there's the top of the big house. Well, thank you so much, Liam. Keep up the great work, man. It's looking fantastic. You want some advice? I would just say build, destroy, repeat, and just keep working on your skills and keep acquiring parts and getting stuff and continue, you know, just having fun. That's my advice to you, good sir. And thank you so much for the very kind letter, and thank you so much for the pictures as well. Your mocks are looking pretty awesome for 9 years old. Incredible. That's awesome, man. And we also got the Spider-Man string. Incredible. So we're going to be able to use that right away. This is the biggest Bricklink order. It is massive. How many pieces are in here? I don't know where my piece of paper went, but I think it's like 3,777 pieces in here, if I remember correctly. Woo! Big old Bricklink order that came in a massive plastic envelope and is nicely bubble wrapped, so that's good. A lot of the stuff in here is just bulk that we need for the Lego City. Yeah, this package is a beast. And you know what? This one doesn't have anything to do with the raised train track. I know I placed some orders in a video the other day explaining my process, but this is an additional order that I placed at 2 in the morning when I was like working on the city, and I was like, oh, I need stuff for ballasting train track and for mills plating regular old stuff and for working on the zoo, and oh, these are just parts that I no longer have in my inventory and I need more of because they're just like things that you need to create giant mills plated Lego cities. So that's what I did. I ordered them all the way from Thailand, and I think I got a pretty good deal on a lot of these pieces, and that's what matters most. Finding them at the right price. Here we go. Look at this. Boom. It's all taped together. Okay. 2 giant Ziploc bags full of pieces. Yeah, it's crazy. I found some green plate on for a good price. I always run out of green plate because green is the color that we do our sidewalks in. Right? Sorry, our grass in, not our sidewalks. Our sidewalks are not green, believe me. But I got some 4x10, an entire bag full of it. Look at that. That is awesome. Also some 4x6, an entire bag full of those. That is huge right there. That is perfect. Also, do you see all this red brick here? This is wild. So much red brick. Oh! Red 2x2 brick, that is, because of course when you're doing mills plates, you need 2x2 bricks. So that is lovely. It's over 1,000 pieces. I can't remember the exact quantity. I'd have to look it up. I think it's like 1,400 or something like that. But 2x2 bricks, yes. Awesome. You know what? I'm going to look it up because it might even be more than that. I got a really good memory. It's 1,402. 1,402 red bricks. 190 of the 4x10 green plates. Woo! Then I got some 1x2 masonry bricks here in light bluish gray or light stone gray. I got lots of green slopes. I thought they were at a really good price, and now I know my slope drawer is overflowing, but green ones specifically I'm running low on. Now I have a really big plan with all those green slopes, so I'm going to tell you about that in one moment here. We also got some white plate. When I built the slope for this little sled hill, in the Winter Village, I ran out of 2x white plate, and I found 2x6 at a really good price. I also bought more of these. I've been using these for the zoo wall, and I was running really low on them, specifically the 1x4 ones, so I decided to order more of those. I found they interlock better than than using like 1x1 cylinders and 1x2 bricks. So I decided to get some 1x4s. They're actually at a pretty good price from him as well. And then we got some more cheese slopes here, just for making rock detail. I was running low on those, so we got those. And oh, remember the spider web that Liam sent us? Look at that. I've got a bunch right here that I decided to order. So I'm gonna be able to finish those Christmas light details in the Winter Village. Also a bunch of the modified 1x1 plates with the clip, so I can put the Christmas lights on those pieces of string. So that's gonna be taken care of. There's one more bag that was in this order here. And that's these right here, just more cylinders. I found I kept running out of these, and I actually like combining these two items. I feel like that's really neat. Also, when you combine them, you can make some curved things. I want to start making some curved walls in the Lego City, and I think that would look really neat when you combine those two and just make some curves. Also, integrating more of these cylinders in with the wall panels, and these cylinders are great for building trees. And then I got some of these 1x2 dark tan slopes as well. These are really nice just because, I don't know, they're dark tan slopes, that's why. Also 2x2 green slopes, some more tree limbs. I found them cheaper than Lego can offer them to me, so I bought these for our trees, of course. And then 2x4 white plate to go up with those 2x6 white plate, just if I ever want to make more snow detail, it's nice to have those. So there we go, order number one. Look at that, just miscellaneous stuff that we need for wall building, grass building, mills plate building, tree building, also snow detail, just some masonry bricks, can never go wrong with that. And then also our Christmas lights. And you know what? I've got a plan. All of these slopes, what am I gonna do with them? Well, here we go. So I got some water up over there, and it comes down into the canal, which is incomplete right now. But I think we're gonna run a little creek behind these houses here on these available studs all the way along. And then the water will slowly trickle over to here, and I think it's gonna pool somewhere over here, and it's gonna be a little chill spot by the Eiffel Tower in the amusement park. I think getting a nice water feature here would be nice, and if the water trickles all the way down, I think it'd be really neat. In order to make those details, I need a bunch of slopes so that we can make a really nice looking creek similar to the one in the campground. Yeah, it's really part intensive though. So I need all sorts of slopes and cylinders and cheese wedges and plant elements and all that stuff, so we can sort of make a creek that's similar to that running behind the residential houses. That's all the 2x2 bricks that I had prior to this video, and this is going to be super satisfying. Oh yeah. Woo! 1,402 of them. Fills that drawer up nicely. It's time to get building some mills plates. This is my third time filming this clip. The first time I forgot to hit record. The second time the camera glitched out. This is the order from Korea. I can't believe that it beat the orders from Ontario. It beat them both. Isn't that insane? Just goes to show you that if you want to order from overseas, you're all good. Like, it's gonna arrive safely. 2x16 light bluish gray plate. A bunch of those, holy cow. Also, arches. Woo, look at that bag of arches. And also, the more impressive ones, the inverted arches, both in light gray. Pretty excited about those. We've got some miscellaneous colored 4x4 green plate and tan plate. Just cheap stuff that I found in the store while I was buying this stuff here. Also more 2x16 plate, a whole bunch of it. Some 1x3 bricks that were just tossed in there as well. And then look at this, purple 4x4 plate. Just an economical way to make mills plates, you know? I saw them in the store when I was buying all this other stuff for the raised train track, and I was like, whoa, those are a good deal. I'm gonna buy that too, just to, you know, help offset the shipping costs, because obviously shipping from Korea is not the cheapest thing on the planet. We also got some 1x4 light bluish gray plate, and then some corner plates for our ballast train track. And yeah, that's it. Look at that. I'm pretty excited about this stuff because raised train track, check. Mills plates, check. 2x16s, awesome. And arches, inverted arches, very cool. Very excited about this stuff. So that's an amazing order. We've got one more big order, and this one came directly from Lego. And also, we still have this massive box of fan mail. So let's check out the Lego order next. This one came directly from Lego. Lego Pab. Pick and build online. Just like the other expensive tiles that we ordered, there's more expensive tiles in here. Woo! We got some paper as well, but look at that bag of tiles. Holy crow. 2x4s, 1x8s, 1x1s, 1x2s. Every light bluish gray, not white tile that you can imagine. Yeah, this time I didn't make a mistake. I ordered the right bag of tiles. Sorry I bumped the tripod there. But look at that. Also, with our massive bag of tiles, how many are in there? Let me grab my piece of paper. 1,850 tiles in this thing here. Woo! That's a lot of tiles. That's crazy. 1,850 tiles. Wow. That's wild. And some big ones too, you know, 2x4s, 1x8s. And in addition to that, we got some GWPs, which is good, some gifts with purchase. I got my second fleece blanket. Now we're gonna be warm. Now I've got one for Millie and one for Benjamin, so that's good. And then also, look at this, Santa's workshop. Hey, that's cool. Santa, an elf, a workshop. Nice little GWP there. Definitely help offset the cost of those tiles. Plus this thing here, which is like a VIP poly bag. Comes with a bunch of cool stuff. Included in that is a pig. Yeah, and an eyeball. Perfect. I need one of those. And then also the holiday train poly bag. This was definitely a good deal, I think. You know, I spent 250 bucks, but look at all the GWPs that we got. You know, you get all this stuff for free with this big bag of tiles. And this is going to tile off our raised train track. Look at that bag of tiles though. That is awesome. It needs to be reinforced here, and that's because the supports go every other segment of track. So once I get tiles going over top of those seams there, it's going to make it a lot stronger. We've got some more fan mail from Carol and Michael. Thank you so much, Carol and Michael. They say that these sets could potentially be used to expand the Disney castle or part of the Lego city. Wow, and it is a big U-Haul box full of stuff again. Oh my gosh, I gotta zoom out. It's so big. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can zoom out. Look at this though. I don't know what's in here, so let's find out together, I guess. Thank you once again, Carol and Michael. Holy cow. Oh wow, it's just, what is it? What's in here? It's more parts. What in the world? It's parts. Is this seriously a Disney castle in here? Are you serious? No way. This is a Disney castle? Holy cow. Really? It's a parted out Disney castle. Whoa. That is insane. Oh my word. Well, thank you so much. That is crazy. What? So this is legitimately a parted out Disney castle, and I am beyond comprehension right now. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Look, it's got the instruction manual. I don't know what to say. Wow, other than thank you so much. I'm flabbergasted. I'm beyond words. Thank you, Carol and Michael. For sure, either this has got to, I don't know, I guess we're gonna double up the Disney castle. Maybe I gotta try and build the backside of it and make it a 360 Disney castle, because the Disney castle has an open back. So I guess a new project for me is going to be trying to mock up a Disney castle that is 360 using all of these parts. I am shocked. Like, thank you. I don't know what to say. Donate it or double up our Disney castle. But I think Carol and Michael want me to use this to do something cool in the Lego room. And I think doubling up the Disney castle is the answer to that. Holy cow, that is so many pieces. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've had a little bit of time. I've calmed down a little bit about this Disney castle here. Oh my gosh. That is like too generous. That is incredible. We will be doubling our Disney castle, and we're going to be centering it in this area here. And it's going to be a Disney castle that guests can walk through. How I'm going to do that, I don't know yet. We could just build it as a mirror, and then it would be an exact mirror, and it should go pretty much flush up against the back. I'm going to have to try and figure out how that's going to work. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to have to try and do something that's pretty neat using that Disney castle. This is actually offset, but you'll see when this is actually in its right position, if you pretty much build it as a mirror, then it'll all line up, but some of this has to be modified. So I think I'm better off just trying to figure out how to do a double-sided Disney castle that looks proper rather than mirroring it. I'm blown away. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, I got all those parts for upgrading the Lego City, and now we're going to be doing this. Wow. Everybody, thank you so much. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.